Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Love is a Game. In our previous episode, we met our heroine, Willow Bates, who apparently has been working an unfulfilling job and has taken refuge in Otome games. And for some reason, the night before, she wished for the existence of the Otome world, and right now she has so far encountered two guys who apparently look very familiar to her. So now in this episode, we're going to see where she goes next. So alright, let's get started. What is that? Soft music reaches my ears. A guitarist is playing on a bench a little ways ahead of me. As I get closer, I see a guy standing motionless in front of the musician. Wow, that's so pretty. On a normal day, I would have stopped and listened for a bit, but I feel the pit of my stomach twist as I calculate how many minutes I have left to get to work. Ooh, cute bishy! Anyway, as I hurry past the musician, the guy who's listening turns to look at me. ... Badump. He's so handsome. My cheeks flush as I catch myself admiring him. But why is he staring at me like that? He smiles at me slightly before turning back to listen to the guitarist. No, stop it! I slap myself out of my momentary daze. Oh my god, stop! Anyway, I don't have time to be staring at guys. Work starts soon! Once again, I start walking quickly towards the cafe, passing the musician and the dark-haired man. Well, that's how I imagined him whistling, so eh. I whip my head around and see someone leaning casually against a tree. When I make eye contact with him, he winks at me. Oh my god, did you just see that? He winked at me! I see two women sitting on a bench right behind me, whispering to each other as they fawn over the man. I don't have time for this! I tuck my hair back and continue hurrying to work. I'm almost there! I finally reach the street of the cafe. Yes, at this rate, I'll make it on time. A slight smile spreads across my face, and I feel my panic melting away. Just as I breathe a sigh of relief, I overhear a conversation. A man is arguing with a waitress in an outdoor patio seating. I'm sure it's here somewhere. Sir, if you... I wouldn't be so careless as to forget my wallet. He seems quite flustered as he pats his pockets. The waitress watches him with her arms crossed and her lips drawn into a tight line. Yikes, he looks kind of scary. As I get closer, I see that he's searching the same pockets he's already looked in, his fingers twitching with frustration. Poor guy. Before I can think about what I'm doing, I jog up to the patio railing. Why do his eyes look so different in CG? Oh my god. Hey! Both turn to look at me with slightly confused expressions. Here, I got it. I see that the man only has a coffee in front of him and snatch a 5 out of my wallet. Leaning over the railing, I place the bill on the table. You just got the coffee, right? I don't need... The man seems even more flustered as he watches the waitress take the money from me. She shrugs and heads back inside. It's happened to me more times than I'd like. I try to reassure him, but his brows knit together as he eyes me. I can't tell if he's irritated or embarrassed. Probably a little bit of both. Miss, at least let me... He starts to talk, but I've already resumed walking to work. Don't worry about it. I call over my shoulder as I check the time. Oh crap, only 3 minutes left. Wait! Wait. I ignore him and pick up the pace, hurrying down the sidewalk. I'm almost there! I slow down as I reach the cafe and lean against the window, trying to catch my breath. Something warm and wet touches my hand. Eek. That's probably eek, right? Startled, I look down and see a small puppy jumping on my legs, licking my fingers. Oh, blonde cutie! Oh my gosh! Ahem ahem. I think he likes you. He is crouched next to the post where the puppy's leash is tied. A warm smile spreads across his face as he watches the dog. Uh-huh. I reach down to pet the puppy, but it's already lost interest in me and runs back to the man. No, that's funny. He chuckles and gives the puppy a good scratch behind the ears. Wow, he's so friendly. Is there something on my face? On my face? He notices my staring and looks up at me, confused. Oh, no, sorry. I see my boss glance up at the clock through the window. Excuse me. Oh, hey again, Willow. Close call. He stares at me as I brush the flyaway hairs out of my face. He's so antagonizing. I give up on trying to fix my hair. I can't even imagine how disheveled I look after rushing through my hair and makeup, then running to work. Excuse me. Yes, what can I get you? I turn around, prepared to help a customer, when I see the guy from outside. Oh, yes? As I look at him clearly, I feel something stirring in the back of my mind. Why does he look so familiar? So apparently here's another guy that she's so familiar with. Yeah. Have we met before? I tilt my head as I try to remember. Is he an old classmate? Maybe I knew him as a kid? Haha, JK. Laugh. Are you trying to pick me up? He laughs and I feel a smile tugging at my lips as I watch his eyes sparkle happily. His cheeriness is contagious. I know, girl, I know. Sorry, I must have mistaken you for someone else. I apologize, but the guy waves a hand at me. Don't worry about it. Anyway, I just wanted to see if I could get some water for the dog and an iced mocha for me. He's taking care of the dog. That's so sweet. Yeah, no problem. I start touring up his drink. Oh, crap. He's patting his pockets suddenly. He is patting his pockets, suddenly looking embarrassed. This guy forgot his wallet too? I'm sure I have it. He's blushing slightly as he continues to dig in his pockets, confusion growing on his face. It's fine, I can start you a tab if you like. What's your name? He freezes for a moment, then looks up at the ceiling, deep in thought. Huh. He bites his lip. After another few moments of silence, he shrugs and flashes an apologetic grin. I guess I'll just take the water for the dog then. Does he not want to give me his name? I blink with surprise, but grab a bowl and fill it with water. No, he genuinely seemed confused. I hand him the bowl. He takes it and glances at my name tag. Willow. What a cute name. My cheeks flush at his compliment. Anyway, thanks. He waves at me before heading outside the cafe and setting the bowl down in front of the puppy. I find myself watching them as he crouches next to the puppy, smiling. Something clicks in my thoughts. Hey, that kind of looks like... I fumble in my pocket for my phone and begin flipping through the saved screenshots. Oh my god. Oh my god! My finger freezes over one of the pictures from the Otome game. It's an image of Milo petting a stray. With a shaking hand, I hold my phone up side by side with the guy outside. I feel my heart stop for a second. It can't be! Before I can think about what I'm doing, I run outside. Oh, hey again, Willow. He stares up at me expectantly. Your name isn't by any chance Milo? His eyebrows knit together in confusion for a second before he turns to me beaming. Yeah, how do you know? I take a step back. No, can't be. Why does she sound so dramatic, damn it? Do I know you from somewhere? I can't stop looking from the image on my phone to the guy in front of me. His outfit, his hair, his smile. Suddenly, I remember all the guys I noticed this morning. The cool-looking man at the crosswalk. The abrasive guy I tripped over in the park. The easygoing man who was listening to the musicians. The flirty man who'd winked at me. The well-dressed man who couldn't find his wallet. And finally, the friendly guy who got water for a stray. It can't be! All of them? Milo looks at me, concerned coloring his features. Are you okay? I'm fine. Milo, what is it you do for a living? Oh, He falls silent and the same confused expression crosses his face. He seems to think hard about it for a little while. It's weird. I can't seem to... Milo cuts off again, lost in thought. It would be a different case if he just said he was unemployed. But watching him getting so confused, it's like he can't remember anything. I realized this, watching him struggle to remember his occupation in the same way he'd struggled to remember his name. He can't be the same Milo. He just can't. My mind kept trying to rationalize, but I couldn't argue with what was right in front of me. On the off chance that this is real, do you... I hesitated for a moment before opening the game on my phone and holding it out to him. Do you recognize this? Milo's eyes grow wide as he looks at the screen of the game. That's... Milo looks like he's beginning to panic. That's me! And those other guys! The other guys? He remembers them! Milo looks back at the game. His hands are trembling. I don't know. I mean, I think so. They seem familiar. He begins tapping the screen madly, searching for an explanation. He freezes as the game shows a background of in-game Milo's house. That's my room! Lamau! It really is him! Milo suddenly looks at me, terrified. What happened? I recognize this is my house, but I don't know where it is. My heart clenches painfully at his lost look. I'm still having trouble believing this is real. Milo stares deep into the screen of my phone, looking at the drawing of his room. As I watch him, something dawns on me. What about the other guys? They're probably in the same state as Milo. No, What about the other guys? They're probably in the same state as Milo. No real home, no real job, no real money. Milo, I think I can help you. Huh? He tears his eyes away from the game and looks at me, confused. We need to go find your friends. I think I ran into them not too long ago. They're here? His expression brightens for a fleeting moment. But what are you going to do? What am I going to do? I pause and think about it for a second, realizing I don't even know where to start. Look, for now let's just find them, and then we can all try and figure this out, okay? Milo doesn't respond as he stares blankly at my phone. He looks so sad. I feel my heart clenching more the longer I watch his lost expression. Milo, I'm going to help you guys, okay? I rest my hand on his shoulder reassuringly. When Milo looks up at me, he has a familiar smile plastered on his face. Although I'm not too sure whether it's a real smile or if he's just putting it on for me, I feel a little less worried. Okay, let's go find them. Well, Anyway, that's it for this episode. This part 2 of the prologue. Because any longer, it would be like over at least 30 minutes. But yeah, this is it for Love is a Game Prologue part 2. Part 3 will be coming soon, so don't worry about that. Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe for more otaku stuff, and remember, keep on shining. Bye!